mesmerize people with clocks? What kind of witchcraft is this?
Those foreigners must be after this mask. Thank God it's still here.
Foreigners, fox mask. What picture you found? Something's going on here. We gotta hurry back and find Wu Xie. Wu Xie must have gone back to his shop to check his inventory.
He owns a shop?
Yep, only the most famous pawn shop in Hangzhou. Wu's abode. Come on, I'll take you there.
From the way you and Sanxing are dressed in this photo, you seem to be a member of the Nine too. Maybe something happened that caused you to lose your memory?
That explains why you were so at ease in the tomb. You're practically another Qi Ling.
Me? A member of the Nine?
Studying the fox mask might take a while. In the meantime, get yourself acquainted with the Nine. we're suddenly seeing a lot of foreigners in town, running around buying antiques and artifacts. And this mask is one of the things they're looking for.
You know where this mask came from?
I once saw something similar in a catacomb. That was my first raid.
Years ago, guided by the fox mask-bearing Warring States manuscript, Wu Xie ventured into King Lu's palace, where he stumbled into the hidden stone maze. The maze was full of hazards and deadly traps. He narrowly survived, but left empty-handed. Over the years, Wu Xie has been ruminating on that failed job, speculating and searching for answers. And now, as the Emerald Fox mask is slowly unveiled, will the truth finally be revealed?
We meet again.
Not yet, but I'm getting there. Right now, I'm trying to trace the source of this inscription.
This is something from the Warring States period. It comes in 2 parts. I happen to know where the other part is. It's in a tomb, an extremely dangerous one. You need to be fully prepared before venturing there.
The coffin is hung in the air. Maybe there's a way to lower it down.
It was the bell that made you hallucinate. The thing you're looking for should be in the sarcophagus.
That Malice Micromalice, I uprooted it myself. I see why Wu Xie thinks so highly of you. You really are something else.
Actually, I ran into some trouble down there. Luckily, Qilin showed up.
This feng shui orb is a rare and magical relic. It can help you decipher inscriptions as well as improve your skills.
All those clans of the Nine doing business with each other. It's quite a sight.
Every clan has its own caravan route. It's their lifeblood. A good route is what makes a clan strong. Give it a try. life is like a play. Fake and real at the same time. But it can be beautiful when there's someone willing to act it out with you.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm glad to have met so many kindred spirits here.
Everything you need to know about the Emerald Key is in here. Take it.
Got a new lead on those foreigners. Here it is. When Cox Hendry died, his company was bought out. The man taking his place was convinced about the existence of an immortality elixir. He put together a new team and came to China to continue Cox Hendry's work, going around digging historical artifacts and selling them for money.
Those bastards thought they could march into our turf and do as they pleased. I'm gonna teach them a lesson.
Their artifact dealing business could be a cover-up for something more sinister.
That's what I'm worried about. Whatever secret lies hidden in Rock Passage Maze, you need to get there before those foreigners do.
That place is dangerous. I'll go with you. There are traps everywhere. Be careful. Found something. Whoever left those shouldn't have gone far.
Must be those foreigners. Lead us to it again. Come on, let's catch up to them. The mechanism is missing a lever. Maybe I can find a substitute nearby. See if those foreigners left anything behind. There's a coffin in the vines. Maybe there's something inside. the foreigners are looking for a key in this tomb. The rest have gathered in Lu Village. They're plotting something.
The thing they're looking for should be in the main chamber up there.
It's open.
Let's go.
Keys in the coffin just as expected. Why does it look so familiar?
I'll report back to Wuxie and the Hongzhou. You go on to Lu Village to search for clues.
What brings you to Lu Village?
I go where the action is. I heard some foreigners disguised as tourists infiltrated the village. They must be up to something.
Why this village?
That's for you to find out. Don't act alone, though. Get yourself some reliable partners. I'll be waiting here for your good news.
Hangzhe, you sure that jade bed will take us there?
Of course. You think I'm tricking you? I've used that strange jade bed more than 10 years ago.
Well, you trick me all the time. So, how do we get there?
2 words. By dreaming. You guys go ahead and lie down on the jade bed. I'll join you when I'm ready. Squeeze together. Move over a bit.
Pansit, you really are fat.
You're awake. Got some good news and, bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
I should have guessed.
The good news is, the legend is true. We did enter the same dream. That? We're in a goddamn monster den! Who the hell dreamed of this? Watch out! Another horde!
Pansit, look. Someone's standing over there.
Let's go take a closer look. That's...
She's leaving. Should we follow her?
Let's do that.
Pansit, look. Someone's standing over there.
Let's go take a closer look. That's...
She's leaving. Should we follow her?
Let's do that.
She's gone. This is a dead end.
Don't worry, we're in a dream. We can have anything we want, whether it's a bridge or a road. Let's focus and try to create something with our minds.
You did it! Great job, Pansit. But does that mean the owner of the dream is among us?
Stay cautious.
You did it! Great job, Pansit. But does that mean the owner of the dream is among us?
Stay cautious.
Pansit, look! It's her again.
Wait, don't go! Lady! Damn it! Let go of her!
Eventful trip, huh? So, what did you find?
Turns out Lu Village sits on a cluster of tombs built thousands of years ago. That explains all those artifacts.
Lu Village has a long history and is no stranger to tomb robbers. That's why the villagers are wary of outsiders. So, if you want to enter the village, you need to raise your status level to avoid suspicion.
Sorry, but foreigners are not welcome here. You should go back.
What do you mean? I booked this trip a month ago, and now you're telling me to go back?
Yeah, you heard me. Go on, get out of here.
I apologize for his rudeness, sir, but something happened in our village and we've had to stop receiving tourists. It's you! What are you doing here?
Are you talking to me?
After all these years, you still look the same.
Do you know me?
I may be old, but my memory hasn't faded. I remember that day when you came here with the archaeological team after discovering some kind of tomb. You city folks sure know how to look young. You haven't aged a bit after so many years. Come, let's talk somewhere else.
The truth is, my memory is completely messed up. I can't remember my past.
Which means you don't remember what you said to me that day. You said you would come back with a key, and you would need my help.
A key? Yes, I have one on me. And a peculiar one, too. Look.
This key. Interesting. It matches the relics left by my ancestors. But before I help you, I need you to do something for me. There's an old tree in the village, hundreds of years old. I was told someone was drilling holes in it. That tree is a precious legacy left by our ancestors. It must not be harmed. I know those villagers wouldn't dare do something like that. It must be those foreigners who recently came to the village. They're up to all kinds of trouble. They used to come here disguised as investors to poach our artifacts, and now they're back at it again, this time disguised as tourists. Help me look into it, and I'll help you with the key. Come on. I'm asking you as an old friend. The village committee has been avoiding me lately. They probably know something.
Have you noticed all the foreigners coming to the
I
village
heard
as of
they were
late?
invited by the village chief's son. They've been running around the village all day. I wonder what they're up to.
Nice business you got here. I bet you hear all sorts of gossip pass through. Can I ask you about something? I heard there's trouble in the village. Do you know anything about it?
The Divine Tree worship ritual is just a few days away. Who would dare to cause trouble at a time like this? Although, I did hear some customers talk about a group of shady-looking men checking out the Divine Tree. Who knows what they're up to?
Where's this Divine Tree?
Go straight down the main road and you'll see it. The scenery is great for taking photos.
You're not welcome in Loot Village. Get lost. We were invited. That's a lie. Who invited? Mind your own business, or else.
There are people over there. I'll go ask them.